عذاب مستقر ولقد جاء آل فرعون النذر كذبوا بآياتنا كلها فأخذناهم أخذ عزيز مقتدر أكفاركم خير من أولئكم أم لكم براءة في الزبر أم يقولون نحن جميع منتصر سيهزم الجمع ويولون الدبر بل الساعة موعدهم والساعة أدحى وأمر إن المجرمين في ضلال وسعر يوم يسجبون في النار على وجوههم ذوقوا مس سقر إنا كل شيء خلقناه بقدر صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Since he is not here, so when I start dua, I'm going to want the rice. So I just put in the microphone.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So we have a video lecture today. Are we doing that before or after?
After. कितनी देर का?
18 minutes.
18?
touches my heart every time you ask what.
So we have a video lecture also of 18 minutes. So then I want the video start. But इसको भी अभी बंद करता हूँ.
It's not on.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to him.
Is the camera on?
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك وأتوجه إليك بنبيك نبي الرحمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله. يا أبا القاسم يا رسول الله، يا إمام الرحمة، يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا
عند الله.
يا أبا الحسن يا أمير المؤمنين يا علي بن أبي طالب يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا، إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. يا فاطمة الزهراء يا بنت محمد يا قرة عين الرسول يا سيدتنا ومولاتنا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيهة عند الله اشفعي لنا
عند الله.
يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها المجتبى يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا عبد الله يا حسين بن علي أيها الشحيد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا
عند الله.
يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن الحسين يا زين العابدين يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها الباقر يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا
عند الله.
يا أبا عبد الله يا جعفر بن محمد أيها الصادق يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا موسى بن جعفر أيها الكاظم يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا
عند الله.
يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى أيها الرضا يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا جعفر يا محمد بن علي أيها التقي الجواد يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا أبا الحسن يا علي بن محمد أيها الحادي النقي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله
اشفع لنا عند الله.
يا أبا محمد يا حسن بن علي أيها الزكي العسكري يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله يا وصي الحسن والخلف الحجة أيها القائم المنتظر المهدي يا ابن رسول الله يا حجة الله على خلقه يا سيدنا ومولانا إنا توجهنا واستشفعنا وتوسلنا بك إلى الله وقدمناك بين يدي حاجاتنا يا وجيها عند الله
اشفع لنا عند الله.
يا وجيها عند الله اشفع لنا عند الله. حاجة يا سادتي وموالي إني توجهت بكم أئمتي وعدتي ليوم فقري وحاجتي إلى الله وتوسلت بكم إلى الله واستشفعت بكم إلى الله فاشفعوا لي عند الله واستنقذوني من ذنوبي عند الله فإنكم وسيلتي إلى الله وبحبكم وبقربكم أرجو نجاة من الله فكونوا عند الله رجائي يا سادتي يا أولياء الله صلى الله عليهم أجمعين ولعن الله أعداء الله ظالميهم من الأولين والآخرين آمين رب العالمين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
So today is the first of Rajab. So we are celebrating the birth of our fifth Imam, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir alayhi salam. So we'll play a short video about 18 minutes for the Wiladat of the fifth Imam, and inshallah we'll end the program with dinner. So bear with us.
How's your work? Alhamdulillah, doing good. Tiring? Yeah. Just. Do you take naps? Do you take naps? No, I don't get time to take a nap.
Really? I was thinking of starting to take naps because like I take them by accident sometimes.
Yeah.
And then it feels really good, you know. I'm like, man, this is a good schedule. Why don't I take naps? But in the morning when I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. And then in the afternoon, I'm too awake to take it.
No, Friday is probably the only day I take a nap.
Really?
Friday I come home a little bit earlier, by 3 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
Then I come home, pray, and then take a nap till Maghrib.
The Ramadan schedule.
Oh, Ramadan is gonna be difficult.
Really?
Yeah, there's a chance I may be on night shift,
Oh man,
so
that's not good.
it's gonna be interesting.
Hey, Ramadan here, man, you haven't experienced it. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Really, I think you'll like it.
Yeah, also.
Night, how about you, man? Work going good? Oh, it's Imam Hajj's birthday as well? I thought it was only
I
Imam
thought it
Rajab.
was, yeah, I think maybe it's some other time in Rajab, maybe the next few days.
Do you like going to like conferences like Islamic history or those ones?
Depends. Really depends on what it is. When it is, mostly.
Yeah, I like the ones in winter.
Yeah.
I mean winter here, not winter.
Yeah.
Not like real winter. It's kind of funny at the campus. They have trees.
One day, Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari, the famous companion of the Prophet, who was one of the few companions who was still alive during that time. He was a blessing to the people of Medina. He was very old and frail. He came to visit my father, Imam Zain al-Abidin. He was sitting with my father, chatting with him, talking to him, when all of a sudden my brother Muhammad came out of the room. He said although Jabir was old, but he noticed my brother coming out of the room. He saw something extraordinary that we failed to see. When he saw him, he suddenly stood up, interrupting the speech, the chatting that he had with my father, Imam Zain al-Abidin. He stood up and he said, Ya ghulam, aqbil. Could you come here? So my brother came. He looked at him. He said to him, now turn around and go. My brother turned around. Then he went. Then he said, come back again. He returned. Then he said, Shama'ilun ka shama'ili Rasulillah. Strong resemblance between him and Rasulullah. Same features, same characteristics, same traits. What's your name? He said, my name is Muhammad. He said, this is the moment that I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this moment for 60 years now. I've been waiting for the Prophet's prophecy to be fulfilled. They say that he used to go to the mosque of the Prophet every single day and say, Ya Baqir, mata alqaq. People didn't know who Al-Baqir was. It was probably before even the birth of Imam Al-Baqir. He didn't know who Al-Baqir is. All he knew was that he's a descendant of the Prophet. So people at the mosque used to think that it's because he's old, he's hallucinating. But he wasn't hallucinating. So he said, your name is Muhammad, who's your father? He said, my father is Ali ibn al-Husayn ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib. Then he said, Ya Jabir, convey the salam of my grandfather to me. Imam al-Baqir was only 7, 8. So he said, Anta al-Baqir, I convey the salam of your grandfather to you. Imam al-Baqir said, وَعَلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أَفْضَلُ السَّلَامُ وَعَلَيْكَ يَا جَابِرُ. Then he went back to my father, Imam Zayn al-Abidin. He said, يَبْنَ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ, one day Rasulullah said to me that you will live long enough to meet my son, my grandchild, Muhammad ibn Ali al-Baqir. يبقر العلم بقرا اسمه اسمي. His name is like my name. علمه علمي. His wisdom is my wisdom. His knowledge is my knowledge. And I've been waiting for this moment all along. And I think I will be meeting my fate. And some historians say that he died later, during that same evening. Now, these words from the Prophet carry a great deal of weight, because the Prophet is saying that his knowledge is my knowledge, his wisdom is my wisdom, and you can't find anyone that looks like me other than Muhammad ibn Ali al-Baqir. Because he goes back to the Prophet through both his parents, through his father Imam al-Sajjad, the son of Imam al-Husayn, the son of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib and Fatima al-Zahra, and through his mother, Fatima bint al-Hasan. وَكَانَتْ صِدِّيقَةً لَمْ يُوجَدْ فِي آلِ الْحَسَنِ مِثْلَهَا. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib was a Hashemite from his father's side and his mother's side. He was the first Hashemite from both his parents. And Imam al-Baqir was the first Alawite from both his mother and his father, Imam Zayn al-Abidin alayhi salam. His knowledge is my knowledge. This is why our scholars, they spend years dissecting every letter of every word, of every sentence, of every statement that Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam made. We're here tonight to celebrate the birth anniversary of two giants, and I only have 5 minutes left. So there's little I could do to do justice to these great individuals. But what I'll do is I'll shed light on one hadith that was narrated by Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam, and we'll try to maximize our benefit from this narration. Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam says, Al-Kamalu Kullul Kamal. If you want to attain perfection, if you want to become virtuous, you need to do 3 things. Al-awwal fi at-tafaqquh fi ad-din. What you need is to acquire insight into religion. Practicing religion is important, but gaining the understanding and the philosophy behind the religious practices is more important. As the hadith says, بَعْضُكُمْ أَكْثَرُ صَلَاةً مِنْ بَعْضٍ. Some might pray more than others, some might fast more than others, some might give charity more than others. But the best amongst you is the one that has more ma'rifah and insight. Why? Because ma'rifah is the bedrock, is the foundation of our religion. It's what enables you to carry out your religious duties. For example, if I come here tonight and speak and tell you to be kind to your parents, to respect your parents, you may or may not be respectful to your parents. But if you understand the philosophy, the importance, the significance, if you gain insight into why we need to be respectful to our parents, this is when you will compete with your siblings on who is more respectful to his parents. If we understand that our paradise is linked to the way we treat our parents, our akhirah is linked to the way we treat our parents, even our prosperity in this life, our livelihood, our sustenance, all are linked to the way we treat our parents. It's a form of ibadah. The hadith says that if you look at your parents with kindness, it's as if you're worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you frown in their face, لَمْ يُقْبَلْ لَهُ صَلَاةٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not accept a single salat from you. And you haven't even said anything, you're just frowning. So understanding the philosophy, understanding the gaining an insight into why we need to respect our parents is much more important than our practices, religious practices. Or for example, with salat. Sometimes we might pray on time, and usually it's seasonal religiosity. But if we understand the importance of salat, why we pray, we will be like the Prophet, we will follow suit in the footsteps of Rasulullah, who used to say to Bilal, Ya Bilal, arihna, whenever it was prayer time. Arihna, comfort us, O Bilal. The hadith says, and I think I mentioned this hadith, the hadith says that sometimes when you don't pray on time, yafutuhu, you will miss out on something that is more precious to you than your wealth and your children. ما هو أعز عليه من ماله وولده. The philosophy of salat is to understand that we are in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that God is self-sufficient. This is why the hadith says, when you finish your prayer and don't ask God for anything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell the angels to take that salat and hit that salat with his hit the salat on his head, saying that this guy thought that he is not in need of me. I don't need his salat. I don't need his salat. So gaining an understanding is what we need. This is why Imam Sadiq, another hadith, says, لَيْتَ السِّيَاطَ عَلَى رُؤُوسِ أَصْحَابِي. If I can force my companions to go and learn, to seek understanding into their religion, I would do that. I would force them to go and learn. Because for them to maintain religiosity, to remain religious, they need to acquire an understanding into their religious values. التفقه في الدين. Number 2, والتقدير في المعيشة. This pertains to the financial aspect of our lives, which could pose a challenge to us. Why? Because we all need to work. We all need to earn money to be able to live, right? But the 3 main questions that we need to address is, how much money do we need? And the second question is about the source of our livelihood. The third question is about where the money is spent. These are the 3 main areas that need to be addressed. Now, if someone lacks the understanding, doesn't have taqdeer al-ma'isha, this will open a window for the shaitan to entrap you. إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانِ يَعِدُكُمُ الْفَقْرَ. For example, you're in need of a car. A $5,000 car would do. But you aim high and buy a $100,000 car. But because you don't have the money, you need to get finance for the car. But you won't be able to give the repayment, the monthly repayment, because you have other financial obligations. This is when the shaitan will come. This is when you will start to think about gaining money from illegitimate sources. Let's fake an accident and make $20,000 of haram money from an insurance company. Why? Because you did not have a taqdeer fil ma'isha. Or for example, if you could afford buying a fancy house, go ahead and buy it. قُلْ مَنْ حَرَّمَ زِينَةَ اللَّهِ الَّتِي أَخْرَجَ لِعِبَادِهِ. But if you can't afford, why aim high? One of our scholars says that one day, I was in the holy city of Mashhad. I caught a taxi. The taxi driver was a 21, 22-year-old guy. It was maybe 2 a.m. As usual, I usually ask youngsters about their marital status, whether they're married or not. So he said that I asked him, are you married? He said, yes, I'm a newlywed. I got married last month. I said to him then, shouldn't you be with your wife? You got married last month, but you're working in the middle of the night. He said, I need to work. And I work 3 shifts in the 24-hour cycle for 18 hours. Not only me, but my wife as well. When I go home, me and my wife, we're like 2 dead corpses when we're together on bed, because we have to wake up early in the morning again to work. I said to him, but why? He said, because of all the financial burdens that have burdened my back. He said, but why? He said, because of the marriage ceremony. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on one night. Just for the gown, I spent like $10,000. I invited everyone. I rented the fanciest hall in town. I said, but why? He said, out of ignorance. وَالتَّقْدِيرُ فِي الْمَعِيشَةِ. And then he said that I need to work like this for 5 years continuously to be able to pay my debt. وَالتَّقْدِيرُ فِي الْمَعِيشَةِ. Otherwise the shaitan would come. You will lose your balance. Because this is something that we're all concerned about. Number 3, وَالصَّبْرُ فِي النَّائِبَةِ. You need to have patience. You need to display patience in the face of calamities, because no one, whether you're a king or a peasant, rich or poor, we all need to face tragedies in life. So what you need to do is use the weapon of patience in the face of these tragedies. Otherwise, no one is exempt. With these 3 things, you would be able to maintain religiosity and remain religious. Otherwise, you will lose the balance. هذا والحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى اللهم على محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
زيارة.
Is he related to Mahdi?
I think so.
It's okay.
He did everything today. Amma UGB party knows that Musa is recovering from his eye surgery.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله. السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله. السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين وابن سيد الوسيين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا غريب الغرباء. السلطان أبا الحسن علي بن مطرد من شفينا وشفي والدينا في يوم الجزاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا صاحب الزمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن. السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن. السلام عليك يا قابة الإيمان. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Say 5 times on my Yujib for all those on the wall, and especially for our brother Musa in his surgery and his recovery. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء. أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء. أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. سورة المباركة الفاتحة.